Let me tell you all a little story. 2019, there was a young man. His name was Payson Johnson, and he came across these online trivia leagues. He did not own a webcam at the time, so he just watched as a fan. He grew a liking to many players. There was a sexy doctor. There was a crazy kangaroo man that drank a lot of alcohol and did other things. There was a suave consigliere Gloomba man whose son would one day become more infamous than him. One day, this man, Payson Johnson, would come into this league and he would play those players. There was one man who he truly wanted to play. That man was a boy, a beautiful boy. There would come a day when he would meet that boy in person. He would hold him in his arms, and they would have moments. But one day, Payson knew that those two would one day play. That day is now. Let's have some fun.
This is a story all about how my life got flipped up, turned upside down. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'd like to analyze what the heck Payson was doing in that promo because it was amazing. Yeah, I'm playing Payson. Cool. Let's do it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Oh, sorry. What's up, assholes? I forgot to tell you. It's been a while since I fucking hosted. We're at the fucking finals. End of everything. End of the season. Caleb Boatman defends his title against Payson Johnson. His first team's champed in a lot of places. First ever singles title match. Boatman, defending. He's defended before. Jack, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing just fine, Spence. It has been a day. It's been a long day, but I'm ready for this. This is going to be a fun match.
I'm really excited. Dude, these people only ever played each other once before in teams, and that was before Payson was. Payson was fresh-faced then. He had no beard. Different man with the beard. I think that's his superpower, actually. Just growing it out and all the hair.
Yes.
Yeah. Ready to get started?
Yeah, I'm ready to get started.
I literally just closed the fucking records tab. I don't know why I did. When I literally went through all this beforehand. Introducing first, with a record of 9 wins and 2 defeats, with 1 knockout and 1 technical knockout, it is the Cinemaster, Payson Johnson.
Hi.
And his opponent, with a record of 10 wins and 4 defeats, with 2 technical knockouts, it is the champion, Caleb Lil Boatman.
Hi.
Round 1, whiteboard round. You will get 10 questions in a variety of movie trivia categories. We'll ask you the question. After 20 seconds, you will present your answer and speak it. Each answer is worth a point. If you get all 10 correct, you get a bonus question into the round. And a reminder, you get 4 repeats. Boatman, are you ready?
Yes.
Payson, are you ready?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Your first question comes in the category of movie release dates. What year were Anchors Away, Mildred Pierce, and Christmas in Connecticut released? I've only seen one of these movies, Mildred Pierce, and it is fantastic.
Oh, man. I'm seeing that in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
5.
4. Yeah, you got it.
3.
Okay, 3.
2. 1.
Hands down.
We'll take it per question. Payson.
1946?
And Boatman.
1945.
45 is correct. All right. Second question comes in the category of classics. In The Third Man, after Lime is discovered to be alive, Holly and Harry talk on what type of amusement park ride? Okay, so Jack, here's how this is going to work. Whoever asks the question can give the countdown, and if you were asking the question, go to the person below you first.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's efficient. Timber Kala does it, so I trust it inherently.
Fair enough.
4. 3, 2, 1. Boatman
Ferris wheel.
and Payson.
Can make a joke, but Ferris wheel.
That is correct. What are the better parts of Pokemon Black and White?
All right. With that in mind, your next question is going to come in the category of romance. In Moonstruck, Ronnie has what kind of prosthetic limb? Would you believe me if I told you I haven't seen this movie?
I would believe you for most movies.
Fair enough.
I think
But not Mary Poppins. We will get answers in 5.
I don't think you've seen most movies. That is the joke. Watch good movies, Jack.
Pens down. We'll go to Payson.
I think I may have messed this up. Arm.
And
Yeah.
hand is the correct answer. So Boatman extends his lead to 3-1
Yes.
with that.
All right, next question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Which 2000s film features the songs Supermassive Black Hole, Eyes on Fire, and 15 Steps? Do you prefer scores or soundtracks?
I'm better at answering questions about who composed this, but I'm still bad at them.
4,
I prefer listening to
3,
soundtracks as opposed to
2,
scores.
1. Boatman
I said sunshine.
and Payson.
I've never heard of any of these songs. I put High Fidelity.
Both incorrect. Looking for Twilight.
Ah,
Supermassive Black Hole is a baseball song.
fair. That's the song. Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't have
And
decode in
now,
there?
after asking a Twilight question, let's get into a question category of horror. Question is, the titular ship is found orbiting what planet in Event Horizon?
Okay, Jack, rank for me. Paramore, Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, Paramore, I guess.
Flip
I
it.
don't
You're
know.
absolutely wrong. Inverse it. Flip the
Cool.
turnaround.
I don't listen
5,
to Paramore.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck you. Payson
Mars.
and Boatman.
I said Mercury.
Both incorrect. It is Neptune.
Going great.
Next question, the category of the 2000s. In Donnie Darko, who plays motivational speaker Jim Cunningham? Have you seen this?
No.
All right. It is
No, I haven't.
not as good as Jake Marangoni says it is.
One of my friends I went to high school with, this is one of
5,
his favorite
4,
movies of all time.
3,
like in his top 10.
2. Is he a kangaroo?
Right.
1. Boatman
Patrick Swayze.
and Payson.
Patrick Swayze.
Both correct.
All right, and with that, we will get into your next question, which comes in the category of directors. Who directed Prizzy's Honor, The Man Who Would Be King, and Fat City?
Would you believe me if I said I've seen none of these?
Oh, absolutely.
I want to watch one of them eventually, and you know how long that is.
We'll get answers in 5, 4. I don't know, actually. 3, 2, 1.
22
Pens
weeks.
down. We will go to Payson
John Huston.
and Boatman.
John Huston.
John Huston is correct.
Your next question, the category of musicals. In the film Brigadoon, while on a hunting trip, Americans Tommy and Jeff become lost in which European country? Hey, Jack, you know what happens when you have like a lot of water?
I mean, yeah, why?
European. 5, 4, 2, 1. Bowman
I said France.
and put Payson.
I put Germany.
both incorrect, looking for Scotland.
Fair.
All right. I just remembered I'm reading the next question, which comes in the category of the 1980s. Which famous musician directed and acted in 1986's Under the Cherry Moon? Once again, a movie I haven't seen and honestly had not previously heard of until reading the document.
What about if it was Under the Cheese Moon? Because everyone thinks moon's made of cheese.
3, 2, no, 1. Pens down, we'll go to Payson.
But David Bowie?
And Boatman.
Prince.
Prince is correct.
All right. And your final question comes in the category of drama. In What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Arnie has a habit of climbing what building in the town? I have seen this, actually.
I
don't know
haven't,
why,
but I'm interested because I'm pretty sure it was Leo's first nomination, if I'm not insane.
Yeah, I remember reading because like before he won for The Revenant, everyone's like he's gonna pull out a piece of paper from when he was gonna like accept the award for this, and just read it from then, which would have been cute, but it didn't happen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boatman
I believe it's the water tower.
and Payson.
I put a school.
Water Tower is correct. With that, I have Boatman taking the lead 7-3.
That is what I have, yes.
All right. As we go into round 2, round 2 is the deep cut round. Before this match, each player picks a movie for their opponent to study. They receive 5 questions, both the chosen films. A correct answer for their own film is worth 1 point. However, a correct answer for their opponents is worth 2. Bowman, since you're in the lead, would you like questions from your film first or second?
I would like Ready Player One first.
Okay. So we're going to Payson's film first. Jack, you'll be giving those questions.
Sounds good. All right. Are you prepared for your questions from Ready Player One?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Your first question. In the let me start with first question from Ready Player One. In the first time we enter the Oasis, Wade mentions you can do what with Batman? Spence, I'm sure that you've got a long list of things that you could do with Batman.
It sucks. The movie fucking sucks.
It's not that bad. It's a fun movie.
Yeah,
Get answers in 5, 4, 3. You're insane.
My least favorite
2,
Spielberg film.
1. Pens down. Crystal Skull exists, but okay, we'll go to Payson.
Seen that.
Climb Mount Everest.
And Boatman.
Climb Mount, that Jake Gyllenhaal movie. Everest.
Correct. Yes, that is correct.
Climb Mount Stronger.
Oh no. All right. We'll get with that. We'll get into your second question from Ready Player One. What is Halliday's favorite music video?
Hey, Jack. Would you like to climb Brokeback Mountain?
No, last time I went mountain climbing, it wasn't a great experience.
Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder went mountain climbing, and they saw a cougar,
4,
and they fucked.
3, 2.
Destination
1.
wedding.
Pens down. We'll go to Boatman.
Take on Me.
And Payson.
Take on Me.
Both correct. As we get into the third question from Ready Player One. When trying to pick what movie might lead them to the Jade Key, what 2 other films are considered before picking The Shining? Yeah, Spence, this movie's a lot of fun. Would I call it top tier Spielberg? No. I have a friend that would, and he's kind of insane, but that's a story for another day.
I'll say I've seen less than half of Spielberg's stuff, and it's not bad stuff. So this being the bottom is like almost by default. but I don't like it.
1. Hands down. Fair enough. We'll go to Payson.
The Fly remake and Say Anything.
Both and Payson or Boatman.
I would
might
assume
say
you don't need remake on that. The Fly and Say Anything.
In the doc, we don't have the remake. We only have The Fly.
Yes.
If you like the challenge, you can. I'm not going to start. That's just what we have. It. Would you like the challenge?
You didn't say specifically, so no, I won't say it.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Boatman just getting the points for that one then?
No, they both do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was just.
I was like, in the film, they do say the remake. It's yeah.
Yeah, that's why I put yeah.
Cool. All right. Perfect. Just making sure I don't screw up the point tally here.
Yeah.
All right. Your penultimate question from Ready Player One. What year model is the truck?
H.
Thank you. I'll start over because of that. What year model is the truck H, Wade, Show, and Dido used to enter the Oasis during the final battle?
I think they're both good. I think they.
I don't know.
It is
It's
Show
been
and
too long
Dido.
since
It said exactly how it's spelled.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say it's weird because in the movie it's XO for Show. No, it's Joe, but he's credited as Show, which is weird. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't get it. Anyway, the answer's in 5, 4.
If you watch the movie,
Hands down. I have seen it. It's just been a while. We'll get answers first, starting with Boatman.
2036.
And Payson.
2036.
Both correct. As we get into the final question from Ready Player One. Your question is, Karen's online username is based off what movie? So am I safe in assuming you haven't seen Kingdom of the Crystal Skull then?
I have not. The only like bad Spielberg I've seen is 1941, and it's been like ages, so I don't have like an opinion on it.
Fair enough. I haven't seen 1941 yet. Okay, answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Payson.
Dark Crystal.
And Boatman.
The Dark Crystal.
That is correct. For
Both folks getting a clean sweep of Payson's film as we go to Boatman's film of Mary Poppins. Are you both ready? Okay. First question. When we first see him, who is Bert singing to when the first winds of Mary Poppins come in? I said, Jack, you should see this,
no.
but I will not say my thoughts in the film any further because I don't want to get murdered. Please don't step on the end record button. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't realize that you didn't like the movie.
5. I didn't say that. 4, 3, 2.
Wait,
Boatman
Miss Persimmon.
and Payson.
I put Miss Permison.
Miss Persimmon is correct.
Yeah, good job.
Can you not block the document, sir? Thank you. All right, second question. In the nanny request letter, what does Michael say the nanny shouldn't smell like? I will not say my thoughts on the film because it is a long conversation. It is 3.5 stars, and I will end it at that. I will now just be commenting on the questions. 5, 4, 3,
The look in Boatman's
1.
eyes right now.
I've seen that man angry. This is it. Payson
Put warts.
and Boatman.
Barley water.
Barley water is correct. I will say there's like he requests that she doesn't have warts. And then
Yeah,
it smells like yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Third question. While at Uncle Albert's house, Bert says he knows a man with a wooden leg named Smith. How does Uncle Albert respond? It's weird. They recreate. I think that's what it came first. So fucking Roald Dahl stole this scene to make like the fizzy lifting drink thing, but there's no like rotating fan of death, so it's really boring.
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen either movie.
What? 2, 1. Boatman
What's the name of his other leg?
and Payson.
What's the name of his other leg?
Both correct. Okay.
It's Edwin. I had to do the impression.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. That's ultimate question.
Yeah.
Bert describes the chimney in the Banks' home as a doorway to a place of what?
Yeah, no. I've never seen Charlie, I've never seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
You've seen the
I have
remake.
seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Awful decision. Just monumentally bad.
I'm sorry, but
The decision, not the movie. The movie's fine.
I
but
wasn't
just
the
like
one. I wasn't the one picking the movies when I was
5,
6.
4,
I just
3,
watched whatever my parents put
2,
on and shut up.
1. Pens down. It's going to Payson
I put gallivanting.
and Boatman.
I said magic.
Both incorrect. Looking for enchantment.
Okay.
Also, Boatman, you want to leave because you're lagging a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and your final question, and Mary Poppins. Name 2 of the 3 things Mr. Dawes Jr. does to George when the board punishes him for Michael's actions. A little more time for this one.
Yeah, no. I don't know what to tell you. I never saw this movie.
I think you'd like it.
Probably would.
Yeah.
I'll watch it when we get to 1964 or whenever it was.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. All right, Boatman.
Punches top of hat and turns umbrella inside out.
And Payson.
I didn't finish my answer.
Okay. Boatman is correct. The last one is he destroys his flower. All right, with that, let me do some maths. I have Boatman at 21 to Payson's 10. Do you have that as well?
That is indeed what I have, yes.
All right. With that, we go into the wheel round. If y'all watch any of the other beautiful leagues, they do the same thing. We got a wheel. Whoppa! We have 10 categories here. Players pick right before the match. We spin the wheel. Get a category. You don't like it, you spin again just once. The category you land on will receive 5 questions, 2 points apiece. Up on multiple choice for 1 point. And oh shit! See that? Stealing's available. Look out! All right. Categories today on the wheel are comedy, action adventure, coming of age, 2000s, Oscars, 1980s, directors, 1990s, recent releases, and classics. Boatman, since you are in the lead, would you like to spin first or defer?
I'll defer.
All right. So Payson, here is your first spin. And it lands on 2000. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I gotta take a risk. Spin again.
Okay. This is the category you must keep. And it lands on classics.
Well, okay.
All right. Jack, I'll take these questions.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Payson, your first question in classics. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. In Sullivan's Travels, Sullivan goes to a labor camp where the prisoners are watching a cartoon featuring what Disney character getting stuck on flypaper?
Multiple choice.
All right. Options are A, Mickey Mouse, B, Pluto, C, Goofy, or D, Donald Duck.
I'll say Donald Duck.
That is incorrect. Boatman for the 1 point steal. Options are A, Mickey Mouse, B, Pluto, C, Goofy, or D, Donald Duck.
I'm going to say Mickey Mouse.
Both incorrect. The answer is Pluto. The final scene in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane features Jane dancing in what kind of location?
It's a beach.
Correct for 2 points. Frank Borzage directed what 1920s Janet Gaynor starring film?
I'll go multiple.
All right. Options are A, Seventh Heaven, B, Sunrise, A Song of Two Humans, C, A Star is Born, or D, Lucky Star.
Well, kind of screwed here. A.
That is correct for 1 point.
Thank goodness.
Who directed The Public Enemy?
I'll go multiple.
All right. Options are A, Mervyn LeRoy, B, Howard Hawks, C, Raoul Walsh, or D, William A. Wellman.
B.
That is incorrect. Boatman for the 1 point steal. Options are A, Mervyn LeRoy, B, Howard Hawks, C, Raoul Walsh, or D, William A. Wellman.
I'm going to say D.
D is correct for 1 point.
Good job.
All right, and your final question. In Guys and Dolls, Sky gets dinner with Sarah in what island?
I need technical.
Yeah, you cut out there.
In Guys and Dolls, Sky gets dinner with Sarah in what island country?
The country is Cuba.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, Payson getting up to 15, Bowman at 22. We get to Boatman's spin. Do you land on recent releases? Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I will spin that again, please.
Okay. And you get a respin. It lands on coming of age. All right, Jack, can you give me his questions? Coming of age.
All right. Boatman, your first question from Coming of Age. In Cruel Intentions, what is the reward for the best... In Cruel Intentions, what is the reward for the bet with Catherine if Sebastian cannot seduce Annette?
So the reward for Catherine.
Yeah.
I'm a little
that'll cost
confused
a
by
repeat.
the wording of the question.
Oh.
So I feel like the questions were
I
confusing.
I'll read it one more time for you.
Okay.
In Cruel Intentions, what is the reward for the bet with Catherine if Sebastian cannot seduce Annette?
She gets his car.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
That is
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is correct. Your second question in Coming of Age. What song do Ladybird and Julie cry to that Kyle doesn't like in Ladybird?
Gonna go for it. Crash into me?
That is correct for 2 points.
Real fans call him Dave.
And we get into your third question, Coming of Age. Who plays Jim Farrell, the Irishman who falls in love with Eilish. Sorry, there was a bracket with the pronunciation.
Can you start from the beginning, please?
Yeah. I'll start from the beginning. Who plays Jim Farrell, the Irishman who falls in love with Eilish when she returns to Ireland in 2015's Brooklyn?
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Kit Harington, B, Brady Corbett, C, Emery Cohen, or D. Domhnall Gleeson?
B.
B is incorrect. Payson, for the 1 point steal, your options once again are A. Kit Harington, B. Brady Corbett, C. Emery Cohen, or D. Domhnall Gleeson.
D.
D is correct for 1 point. As we get into Boatman's penultimate question in coming of age. In what 1980s coming of age film will you see the main character fill out a sex quiz where I'll start that again. Very tongue-tied today. I'm sorry. In what 1980s coming of age film will you see the main character fill out a sex quiz where she reveals her crush?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A. Heathers, B. 16 Candles, C. Pretty in Pink, or D. St. Elmo's Fire.
B.
B is correct for 1 point. And your final question in coming of age. What is the name of the disc jockey Kirk asks to read a message on the air in American Graffiti?
Wolfman Jack.
That is correct. I do quite like that name, if I'm being totally honest. We get into, and at the end of round number 3, I have Boatman at 20, 25, 29 to Payson 16.
That's what I have as well. All right, so now we move on to the filmography round. The way this works is we will give you a year and an actor for 3 points. You can either guess that actor and lock in your bet, or you can opt down to a second actor for 2 points. We do another 15 or 20 seconds, and after that, you can lock it or lock down or go down to 1. If you lock in your answer, you cannot change it. You reveal at the end 3, 2, 1, 0 points. And I'll explain it. I think you guys are familiar, hopefully. All right, so your first year is 1976, and your 3-point actor is Ned Beatty.
Fucking kidding me?
It occurs to the writer that I might be an idiot.
This is a giant middle finger.
I will say nothing further. I am sorry. 5,
I'm
4,
wildly confused.
3, 2, 1. All right, so Boatman, would you like to lock in or go down to 2?
I'm gonna lock in.
All right, Payson, locking in or down to 2?
If you're not trying to trick us and Beatty is the third billed actor, I will lock.
Okay, so Boatman for 3, Payson for 3. Boatman, what do you have?
Mikey and Nikki.
And Payson.
It's not Network All the President's Men. Let's go Mikey and Nikki.
Mikey and Nikki is correct. I apologize.
Okay.
Both correct for 3 points, and now Jack.
All right. Your second question in the filmography round. Your year is 1995, and your actor for 3 points is David Strathairn.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Payson locking her down to 2.
I'll go down to 2.
All right, Boatman locking her down to 2.
I need to go down to 2 as well.
All right.
All right. With that, your 2-point actor is Jennifer Jason Leigh. We'll get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. Payson
Boatman.
locking. Or Boatman locking.
Back forth.
No.
I gotta go down to 1.
Okay.
All right. With that, your 1-point actor is Kathy Bates. And with that, we will get answered in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Payson
Dolores Claiborne.
and Boatman.
Dolores Claiborne.
Dolores Claiborne is the correct
I don't know how to
answer.
spell Dolores.
Okay. I'm not sure I do either.
Now,
All right.
Valid.
So the final filmography question. Your year is 2021, and for 3 points, your actor is Ann Dowd. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Payson locking her down to 2. All
We'll lock.
right. Boatman locking her down to 2.
Locking.
All right. Payson
Mass.
and Boatman.
Great film, Mass.
And your winner by way of knockout, Caleb Boatman, with a final score of 36-23. Hell of a match, you two, going into post-match interviews, starting with Payson. Your first title match, I know it didn't go how you would like it to. That being said, you're still here. That's more than most people can say. And I think you played a very good wheel round. You navigated it very well. But overall, how do you feel?
Yeah, I feel like it is a trivia passage, as I said, with the story time. You have to get knocked out by Caleb Boatman one time in your life. So, it happens. I didn't play my best game tonight. There were 2 questions in round 1. I knew that movie release date question. I knew that Moonstruck question for some reason. I just did not go for it. And then I thought I had studied Mary Poppins. I didn't study it hard enough. This stuff happens. Boatman played an incredible game, and I just got to give him that incredible props.
Okay. Obviously, this is the end of the year. You actually might be. I think in release date, you might be teams champ right now. That could still be happening. We haven't taped that yet. I think either way, this is like a stellar capstone to your season. Extremely dominant in singles, and this didn't go the way you wanted. But hey, you were the first new person we had an title match in a long time, and I think at least a year since Castor won the tournament last year. So I don't know if you need it, but I think you were great today. I'm happy you were here.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and when you come back next season, anyone you want to play?
Ooh. I know they are in a completely separate picture, but maybe in the tournament, I think either a Holtzman or a Kastner would be really, really fun to play.
And those would both be first-time matchups for you, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I like your
fun.
brain, Payson.
Thank you.
All right, again, thank you. Had an incredible season, and we'll see you next year. All right. Sorry. And to today's winner, Boatman. I don't think you've defended a title here yet.
No,
I think last time
only
this is your first defense.
Well, I've won 2 title matches because
Yes.
I beat Meltzer the
in-
first
in
time, and then I
Meltzer.
beat Meltzer the second time, and then I just defended. So now I've won 3 title matches.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is the first time I defended, so that's pretty cool.
And it's your first knockout as well.
My first ever? Didn't I knock out people in singles?
That's
Like,
math. I put you in that you get a knockout.
I thought I knocked out like Antonio or something.
Maybe you did. I'll go back and check that.
Okay.
As we said, knockout on title match is a rare thing, especially like.
Yeah, I didn't mean in a title match. I just meant. Like,
Yeah, no. How are you doing?
Good, good. Payson played a great game. I know score-wise, it doesn't look that way, but I think Payson did really well. I think that I just kind of, I felt like I was on my feet, and that was a really good feeling to have, and Payson's an awesome player, and I think I put work into this. I think this is the first time I've ever answered. Did I answer all my deep cuts correctly?
You missed one. You missed one.
Oh, which one did I miss?
Enchantment.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So it's still, I was gonna say this is the first time I've hit all my deep cuts.
This is your best deep cut game ever.
Yes, that is my best deep cut game ever. I think it helped that these were 2 movies I have a good time watching. But still, nothing but good vibes out to Payson.
Good vibrations, sweet sensations.
Yeah.
So
good vibration.
We haven't confirmed any title pictures this year. So anything could be possible. But now that you're confirmed sitting at the throne at the end of the year, you got a few months off. Who do you want to see when you come back for potentially that second defense?
I don't know. I don't want it to be Holzman, and I think Meltzer has retired, but I also would not want it to be him because that infinite game of rock, paper, scissors got really boring. So I don't want either of those. No disrespect intended towards either of those gentlemen, but someone other than those. Actually, no, I want. I've never gotten to play David in singles in any capacity, and I would really like to do that. I think he and I are like fire and ice, or fire and water, however you want to put it. I just think we're 2 very opposite players and personalities, and I think it would be really fun to do that because it's just we're so different.
Yeah. I can't really comment on that. Thank you. You've had an incredible season. I don't know if you've lost this year in anything, maybe?
Well, I've lost teams this year.
Did you? Was that this year? Like in January. You haven't lost in quite a few months. So hell of a season. Thank you for being a wonderful champion, and we will see you next year.
Bye.
Bye. Great match today, Jack.
Yeah.
I said it when I announced like the whole picture. Like in this tournament, it was really unlikely for us to have someone who's played, in the singles tournament, it was impossible for someone who like hadn't played the title before to play. Like every person in there would have been a first-time person, and Payson, I'm happy he got here and he played really well. I know it didn't go the way he wanted to, but first-time jitters. I think if he comes back, Boatman's in trouble. Like genuine, like look out.
Yeah, and
Boatman
especially with how
history as well.
Yeah, especially with how Payson played as the game progressed. He got better as it went on. A bit of a rough round 1, but he navigated the deep cut round really well, sweeping his own movie and doing, I think, getting 2 or 3 in Mary Poppins, and did a great job in the wheel round. So, solid game from both players. Just a bit of a slow start for Payson. That's okay. We all have games like that. Absolutely. So, it was a great match.
End of the season. Holy fuck nuts. Thank you to Payson and Boatman for being here today. Thank you to Jack. And thank you to, thank you to Kirk. Thank you to all our fucking wonderful writers. Y'all done an amazing job. We're just hanging out for the next 2 months. Month and a half. It'll be a minute. Watch some of our old content. If you don't want to do that, go over to Multiplex and watch some of their amazing shit. Honestly, just watch everyone. Support everyone. And with that is the end of our season. Thank you for watching Open Night Trivia. Stay inside, stay safe, watch your face. Thanks to our fucking great editors, Joe and Kaiser. Y'all are killing it. Y'all are great. I'll kiss both of you. You're fantastic. Watch your face, support the teacher and get your vaccine and your fucking booster. And we'll catch you next season for more trivia. Catch you on the flip side.